Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow. Wasting no time getting points on the scoreboard in this one.
Pass to Shannon. Here's Sarr. Davis with the defensive effort. And so Thompson will bring it up for Boston. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And here is Thompson. Thompson outside. Here's Thor. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Davis. The three from Thompson. Wood grabs the board. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. On the wing, Brooks. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
And he's much more comfortable shooting off a pass. Brooks with a nice shot.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. We briefly discussed Anthony Davis and what he wants his team to do against him, and Coach said to make him into a jump shooter. I think if we can make the majority of his shots jumpers and keep him away from the rim, we should be in good shape. Easier said than done, but we'll see what happens. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Thompson attacking. Pass to Davis. It's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
To the left side wing. Here's Sarr. And it's Thor with a rebound. Thompson left side. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Yeah, talk about guys that like to go right to the rim. AD is towards the top of that list.
They set the screen. Here's Shannon. And it's blocked by Davis. Thompson outside.
Watch the screen.
Pass to Thor. Kennard, left side. Let's go with a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, Kennard's percentages from 3 are insane, and he's consistent. He does it every year.
Here's Shannon. Pass to Sarr. To halt the run. Outside Harden. Now Sarr. And it's Thor with a rebound.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Sarr Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second. Pass to Harden. To the inside. Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Just bouncing off contact. Sarr, man, 2 points the hard way.
Now Thompson. Still without a bucket. Thompson outside. 4-3. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Wood. DeSumo on the wing. Brooks from outside. Boston pulls it in.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Down low. Here's Davis. Pass to Thor. Thompson outside. Thompson with a screen. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Thompson as he lays it in.
Getting out to a nice... lead. Great flow and great execution.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Harden with it. No points so far. Pass to DeSumo. Now Sarr. Harden surveying the D. Back to Sarr. Outside for Brooks. The three is up. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And the long arms of Sarr on full display. You gotta keep this kid off the offensive glass.
Here's Williamson. And a missed layup.
Well, I know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw off the mark from Harden.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
15 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's a pick. DeSumo outside to the paint. 4 seconds left. And the layup by Sarr. Sarr's got 6 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Boston out in front. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on it.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ausar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. So it's the home team now, trailing by 2. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Now here's Kennard. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
He didn't have his feet planted.
So it's the home team now. 4-point game. And Harden gets the double team. Knocked away. Thompson with a steal.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Yeah, that's good work by Thompson to get ahead of the pack and finish the break.
Brooks outside. Out to Wood. banked it in off the glass. Woods got his first points of the game.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Out to Thompson. Kept alive. Another shot. Harden with the defensive effort. Pass to DeSumo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Thompson scanning the floor. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Inside. Wagner. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, look, you can't let Wagner get this deep. You deserve to get dunked on when you give him this position.
Pass to Sarr. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
And now that's a momentum builder for sure. So important in a close game.
Look at his teammates here. They love it. Plays like that going to get them going.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
And Harden gets the double team. Pass to Sarr. On the wing, Harden. No points yet. That puts him in the lead.
I mean, so wiry. It's got nice touch, too. Woods, real effective around the hoop.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Sarr up top. Pass to Harden. Sarr a screen. And it's Harden penetrating. Wagner with a steal. Here's Thompson. Good defense by DeSumo. Outside Harden. .151 left in the first half of this game. Wood with the screen. Puts up a deep three. Boston pulls it in. Thompson outside. Pass to Thompson. No good on the three.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Harden's shot is good.
And they're really working the paint now.
Thompson outside. Now here's Wagner. Guarded by Sarr. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, you can see Thompson working on his passing and expanding his skill set.
Brooks outside. To the middle. Here's Wood. And Wood with the stuff.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Sarr Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
On the wing, Brooks. Pass to DeSumo. The deep three. And it's Martin with the rebound. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Playing above the rim. This kid, Sarr Thompson, can fly.
Now Sarr. Back to Harden. DeSumo outside. What a performance for Sarr Thompson. He has been the story for the Celtics. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And it's already hard enough to play D in this league. Some people feel that traveling has gotten out of control, Coach.
Well, I don't know if it's gotten out of control, B.A. I think the referees do a pretty good job on traveling. I think what's important for the referees is they have to be able to determine which travel calls gain a guy an advantage and which ones you could let go because they have no effect on the play.
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block. What a way to get your first points of the half. Strong play on the offensive boards.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Anthony Davis talked about what motivates him. He said championships, the things I do in the community, being a good teammate, playing hard. All that stuff matters the most to me. Don't get me wrong, money is amazing, but my legacy will win that battle every time. Brian, back to you.
Priority straight. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Pretty even game right now in Charlotte. Harden drawing the double team. It's Sarr, high post. Pass to Harden. 6 to shoot. A swim move for 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Davis from long range. Wood grabs the board.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
To the paint. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
And it's Davis again missing.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
Harden drawing the double team. Brooks from outside. Nails it from 3. Brooks has got 6.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
And Wood with the stuff. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Launches it. Davis can't hit.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Harden drawing the double team. Pass to Brooks. Back to Harden. It's Sarr, high post. Fires it from 18. And he hits the jump shot. Sarr's got 4 points this quarter.
Great touch from the mid-range by Sarr. He knows he's got to keep drilling it from this area.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Williamson, right side. Fires from the corner. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Brooks outside. Here's Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
And after playing professionally in France, we wondered what Sarr would look like in the NBA. And you know, I think our question is answered.
There's Davis with the 3. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Harden with it. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Back to Sarr. Pass to Harden. Stolen by Kennard. And Boston pushing it up now. Now here's Conchar. Back to Thompson. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Sarr. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the wing, Brooks. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
So it's Boston now. There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Williamson for 3. Wood grabs the board.
That's the look you want. Gotta be disappointed coming up in.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Here's Williamson. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Again, the miss by Boston. Inside. Thompson with a steal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And it's tied up with that one. And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. One guy's been getting it done, Alexander Sarr.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls the timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Switch here. Kennard outside. Gets it off. And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Boston on offense. It's Thompson, high post. And it's blocked by Wood.
Check out Wood using all of his length, allowing him to knock away the shot.
And here is Thompson. Slam dunk by Thompson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Back to Harden. Pass to Sarr. Now Wood. Nice D from Thompson.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness.
Oh, hammer it home.
Woo, nice.
That's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing. Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rings.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Outside Harden. Shot clock at 6. Sundu for 3. To the wing, right side. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Thor can't get it to go. Outside Harden. Saw a screen. Here's Brooks. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Pass to Kennard. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Dosunmu. Back to Harden. Wood with the screen. And here's Sarr. Wide open look. No good that time. It's Dorte on the wing. Oh, it misses!
I'm not sure how he's going to explain that shot later.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
The free ball is down! And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And their block numbers also stand out to me. Challenging shots at the rim has been a big part of their defensive success.
Now Wood. Oh, the stuff!
At 6'10", dunking is effortless for Wood, especially when he's given this type of positioning.
Thompson. Bucket! Straight in!
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Harden drawing the double team. Wood with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. Brooks outside. Now Harden. Here's Wood. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Boston making a switch here.
In for Boston, number 30, Klay Thompson.
Now Kennard. Klay Thompson. No good from three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. Hits both from the stripe.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
Now Thompson. Let's loose for 3. Rebounded by Wood. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter here. And Harden gets the double team. Stolen by Davis. Stolen by Sarr. Beyond the arc. It's off.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Outside Thompson. Stolen by Sarr. Now Brooks. Dosunmu outside. Now Wood. Harden fires. Oh, the long ball, no good. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Thompson with it. 6 to shoot. So we see Boston get the win here. And they barely squeeze